Alrighty, so just finished up some rowing and some biking. 3 hours biking. I did 30 minutes, so my legs were I had some sorenesses, so I didn't really want to put too much mechanical stress, or at the very least grind through it with bad pedaling mechanics. So instead of 320 watts for an hour, I started with 300. I mean, actually, I did do 320 for 5 minutes, and then, figured it was probably just going to be kind of a grind. So, dropped it to 300, turned off the fans, and tried to do some heat training. Once I got warm enough, it seems like the sorenesses and pedaling mechanics actually improved. So, in order to get my heart rate up more, I just ended up going back to 320. Heart rate was up there, 150s, 160s, with somewhat low perception of effort. That only lasted about 30 minutes, and then I think I just got dehydrated. So yeah, the power perception of effort just kind of spiked, I guess. And I was kind of back to the bad pedaling mechanics, kind of the grinding feeling. But yeah, I did get half an hour in, so I was like, okay, that's cool. I also got kind of a headache and stuff, so yeah, I stopped it while it was still like okay, because I did this 30 minutes into the ride, so still have 2 hours to do after. And I know from experience I can definitely question. I can definitely just kind of put myself into a bad state if I do a little too much, get the headache going, the nausea. It's not a good time. So I think I saved it. Heart rate was still pretty high for maybe 30 to 45 minutes. I'd say hour 2 to hour 3, heart rate was normal. So I do think I was able to rehydrate. And as a consequence, the rowing wasn't really affected by the hydration status, which is kind of why I put it in the beginning of the workout instead of at the end, which is what I have been doing, because you can overcook it and then you just get off the bike. But since I gotta do rowing, like that's it's not great. So rowing wise, I think 183 watts, which is pretty good for an hour. Felt pretty strong. The back was pretty sore. And I think maybe the lower trap, that is a little sensitive. So I just try to be smooth. Distribute the force across the back, and not spike tension, I guess, in my lower left trap. Alrighty, gonna go do some weightlifting. Probably some squats would be best. I think that'd be best, because deadlifts would just get my back again. So squats it is. Alrighty, just finished up an hour of 320 watts. I'm 80 minutes in now. Going for 180 minutes. Alrighty, so finished the biking. Just gonna do some rowing. Started off, felt pretty good. Power-wise, I was thinking about trying to average 200 watts, or at least after warming up. The issue is right around 13-minute mark. My right shoulder just kind of yanked out. Yeah. So it's like, that's not good. I try to like lower the drag and stuff. It yanked out it again though. So yeah, a little frustrated. So yeah, I just decided to go do the ski erg, which sounds worse on the shoulders, but I think it's just like internal rotation. You know, plus I was doing 200 watts, which I was doing like 210. I just don't think my shoulder stabilization is good enough to be able to, take that right now without just like a full clench. So anyways, yeah, figured I might as well just do the ski erg if my shoulders are like that. Ski erg looked good. I think I did 154 watts average power. Heart rate was up there too, so yeah. And at least this time my left or my right shoulder wasn't an issue. So yeah, I think this moral of the story is probably need to alternate each day just because of my shoulders, so I don't hit the same, you know. Also I have like this issue, soreness. All right, I mentioned like maybe lower lat or something, or lower trap attaching to the scapula, left one. So I may have been positioning my shoulders in a way that maybe would have, to compensate for that issue, maybe made it more vulnerable. So again, just alternating might be the way to go. Alrighty, today's Thursday. I already did 2 hours of cycling. Decided to do weightlifting before doing rowing, so that, well, it's like not even 6 a.m. So I'll let my parents wake up. Anyways, I think my strength is a little better than usual. I'm gonna avoid doing like a 2-rep max, and stick with this working weight of, I think it's 255. Yeah, 255. So I'm gonna do a couple sets, 255, 3 to 5 reps, I guess. And yeah, just try to make it smooth. Make sure they aren't grinders. So today's Friday. 3 hours, 53 minutes in, averaging 285 watts. Yeah, I just wanted to make the video on the bike. I haven't gotten videos on the bike in a while, so yeah. The plan is 20 to 30 minutes of ski erg when I get off. So it'll be 4.5 hours. And the ski erg is pretty much there to like keep the shoulders and the back engaged. So yeah. I think it's 7:34 right now. So it'll be like 7:40 when I get off. And then maybe start at 7:50. Then it'll be yeah, 8:20, 8:25. Then I'll have to do some kind of core work. Man, maybe I should just do 15 minutes. It's July 3rd, so I'm off, but I want to like still have the same schedule. So yeah, maybe just 15 minutes. That way I can get on a core work and yeah, be ready by 9 o'clock. Alrighty, shoulders are pretty fatigued from yesterday. So yeah, 15 minutes is plenty. Tried out some higher power strokes right at the end. I saw 320 on the screen, so yeah, but it's chaotic. So yeah, I don't know how. I probably just have to do some hard strokes more frequently. ChatGPT said like 10 by 10, 10 strokes. So space them out throughout the workout. And yeah, that'll probably allow me to figure out what the correct form is for putting down power. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna get a shot of my back. That's from the front. Okay, the back. See if I get this clean. I think it's looking pretty much more developed, a little thicker. I'm gonna take these shoes off. Should be around 171. Yeah, so 171.6. I woke up at like 171.4. Or I think after I took a poop, it was like that. So, yeah, a little more weight. I think definitely the chest is filling out. Been doing a little more push-ups. And yeah, just upper body wise, definitely look a little bit more. Alrighty, I'm looking so much lighter than it really is in here. The power just went out. Fortunately, the Concept 2 doesn't use power, so it's all good. I guess it's just the fans that are an issue, but it's all right. A little heat training. Did 2.5 hours on the bike. I tried to do a 320 for some time, but I just have too much fatigue. Yeah, 2.5 hours, 280 watts. And then instead of what I did 2 days ago, deadlifting and pull-ups and push-ups before doing the rower, I just stuck to push-ups and pull-ups. Hopefully just warm up my shoulders. And then I think I'll do deadlifts, squats, something like that after. It's just last time I could only last 10 minutes because my glutes were starting to, or like every time I had to split it up into 10-minute chunks, 10-minute intervals pretty much, because my glutes were just like seizing up. So yeah, I didn't want to overdo it. Okay, so I need to get 90 minutes of rowing in. But I guess I'll do, yeah, whatever. Whether that's on the Concept 2, on the skier for 30 minutes and 60 minutes on the rower. Anyways, I'm just gonna start doing it. Alrighty. Today's Sunday. I'm an hour 54 in. I decided to do some heat training. So I'll try to get 30 minutes of this. Heart rate's already up there, so that's good. Doing 300 watts. I think 300's like, it takes forever for my heart rate to get up if it's like 280, so 300 is pretty good. Yeah, so I just want to get my body used to the heat, because I think I'm going to remove this air conditioner. It's too finicky, and yeah, the biggest thing is sleeping, so hopefully I can kind of have lower catecholamine levels, stress levels, when it's a little warmer, trying to sleep 80, 85 degrees. So yeah, get you guys later. Tap stop. Alrighty, 2 hours, 10 minutes in. Probably like just as sweaty as usual, but all right, 152 right now. Got up to 155. I think dehydration plays a role. If I want to do this longer, really need to push the water. Turn the fans on. Alrighty, so I have my blood glucose meter. I had it on the table. I figured I'd check to see what my blood sugar is while riding. So that's what I'm gonna do. Make sure it's very dry, and then I'm gonna take that in. So 118. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a pretty solid range. I'd imagine it'd be a little bit lower, closer to 100. If I didn't do that heat training, because that's going to dehydrate me a little. Heart rate still like a little high, 141, doing 275 watts. Usually, if I was relaxed enough, it'd be low 130s. So I think that's a clear indication of my blood volume right now. Alrighty, tap stop. Tap stop. Alrighty, finished that. I did some pull-ups and push-ups before. Just absolutely nuked my triceps. This felt pretty weak. I don't even think I had the power to like yank my shoulder, yank my arm, my humerus out of my socket. So the beginning was pretty smooth. And then I just got weaker and weaker. And then it started like, it started getting sloppy. Man, weak. I think a lot of it's dehydration and stuff, because the heart rate looked pretty normal. So, you know, heart rate to power ratio on the ski erg, I feel a bit higher today. Yeah, man, it's just kind of irritating. It's like this for like 4 months out of the year. I know. I think I just gotta figure out how to hydrate better. So I already took 1, 2, 3. I think I took like 6, 7 times 800, 5.5 liters. About 5.5. Well, yeah. Let's say 5 liters of water. You know, that's what is it? Like, yeah, 11 pounds of water. I might as well weigh myself. I weighed myself this morning before. I think I was 169. Maybe 168. Alrighty, so now I'm 170. I bet these shorts are pretty like heavy, so it practically broke even. You know, maybe a pound heavier. So it's like 10 pounds of sweat. Yeah, I think it's not 10 pounds of sweat just because of respiration, but I'd say at least like 8 pounds of sweat. So I'm just kind of wondering, maybe I need more electrolytes or something. Hard to say, but anyways, I think that's gonna be it for today because I did the push-ups. I did core before the bike, and then I did push-ups and pull-ups. I did squats yesterday, so yeah, I think I could just like take a break on the legs. They're feeling a little cooked. And then just get all these chores done that I need to do. Yeah. This is like so annoying. I mean, just look at this. Right, like that's why it's so freaking hot last night. And then I gotta take this because there's a gap right here. If you look up there, yeah, you see that? And there's like this window. Yeah,